Ah, this is a very, very interesting tale. I now recall it from some years ago. It's from Bertrand Russell. He told it in terms of a chicken. But let me at least elevate it to a turkey. In fact, thinking about it, let me turn it into a dialogue between a turkey and Humpty Dumpty, because we all know what happened to Humpty Dumpty, who sat on the wall. Anyway, there's Miss Turkey down on the farm, chatting to Humpty Dumpty, and Turkey says, "Isn't the world a wonderful place? Each morning Farm MacDonald delivers me food, so wonderful food, he enjoys my gobbling it up, and I wander around, I gobble around during the day, I receive more food, and then in due course I have a well-fed night's sleep, and then the next morning Farmer MacDonald comes again and delivers me more food." "Ah," says Humpty Dumpty, "I don't think that's very, very wise. I don't think you can go on food production performance in the past with regard to what food production performance will happen in the future." "Why ever do you say that?" says Miss Turkey. "Things are going so well. It's now summer and I can enjoy myself under the wonderful skies, the blue skies, the long days, and dear Farmer MacDonald delivering more food to me. His food services are splendid." "Ah," says Humpty Dumpty, "but let me warn you, I've seen relatives of yours over the years. Things don't go so well once we get into December. When the snow snows and the jingle bells chime and so forth, you'll find you'll come to a rather bloodthirsty end." "Oops," said Miss Turkey, "I think I now get the point. You see," says Humpty Dumpty, "the past is no guide to the future. You ought not to rely on the past to tell what's going to happen to you when you get to December and the sleigh bells sound and so forth. I recommend you flee pretty quickly once it gets to November to make sure you're into a big getaway scene." "But hold on," says Miss Turkey, "it can't be the case you are completely rejecting reference to the past, because you're relying on past experience to warn me away from hanging around the farm in December. So clearly we have to make some use of the past." "Oh," says Humpty Dumpty, "now sounding even more baffling. You just assumed I meant what I meant all along. But you can't even be sure what my words mean, because you're basing your evidence on the past meanings of those words." "Oh no," says Miss Turkey, "I really am baffled now by all this reasoning. I think I'll have to lie down and think about it." "Well, don't think about it too long," says Humpty Dumpty, "otherwise the farmer will be coming along with a knife." And at that point, as Miss Turkey sits down pondering how to understand the past and the future, and thinking, isn't it strange, all these investment houses, they print in the newspapers, "The past is no guide to the future," and yet they print all the figures of the past performances. That's very strange. But as Miss Turkey thinks about this, she hears a crashing, and sure enough, Humpty Dumpty has fallen off the wall. These bits about reasoning from the past to the future, are indeed baffling. I wonder if any of us could actually live without making use of the past.